in this closet door, we're just going to use accordion doors here. Build a soffit around that. And then if we go over here, like we were saying, on the walls themselves, they've textured these walls, window sills up here. See how they did that? They just blobbed over whatever that was. So all that has to be taken care of. And then there's a crack in this. It was so thick, it cracked. So we got to take care of that one. And then of course, around these plugs need to be pulled out. You can see it's recessed too far. Needs to be pulled out. And then, like the door handles are going to be replaced because there's paint all over them. Door operation's fine in this door. But I think if you'll notice when we go into this door now, here's going to be a stackable unit. And we go in here in the bathroom, start with the door. You can see this door, when it closes, see it's all messed up. Hinges are all broken. So it's going to get new hinges on it. Obviously the thing's getting painted up real nice. In the bathroom, some big problems here. One, you can see there's a huge gap all the way around the tub surround to the tub. That has to be taken care of. And then on the bottom down here, you can see where they use this flashing on the bottom of the bathtub, but they did a terrible job, so it's going to leak water all down and through there. Now this is a slab, that's good, but nevertheless, you can see there's some cracking that's occurring back here where they just blobbed all this in. You can see that behind the toilet there. It's going to have to be taken care of. The baseboard by the toilet. The toilet is going to be replaced. This is a very low-rise toilet. So regular size vanity is going to come in here. And then of course you can see the walls have to have a little bit of work on them because they've just thrown around some drywall mud. You know, they didn't even do a very good job. So that'll have to happen in here. The head does leak, so that's getting a new one there. I'm going to check out the valve, make sure the valve's shut and closed like they're supposed to. That'll have to be taken care of. But then this board along the bottom here, this baseboard, this thing is rotted out. This is all rotted out. So that whole baseboard along the bottom there had to be replaced. As you can see, it's rotted out in several areas. We go over here. You can see they just did a half-baked job of doing this, and there's a big crack all the way down the drywall compound there. That'll have to be taken care of. Now this door we decided to leave. It closed a lot tighter, but what we'll do is we have to notch out the baseboard here so that when this door closes, you can see it hits the baseboard, which it shouldn't do, and then it leaves this humongous gap. So instead of doing that, we'll just notch out the baseboard. But you can see even this wall shows you. See that? See how it gets really wide towards the top? It's the combination of the wall and the door. But we have to, fix that. And if you notice, there's nothing holding the bottom. So we'll have to put in one of those door guides at the bottom of the door. Then in here, inside the closet, let's open the door the other way. So you'll push both doors one way. Somebody was doing some surgery on the tubs on the other side, which is fine. It's a good idea to do it this way. But you can see they just sort of half-baked left that. So we're going to go in, clean all this up, make it look a lot better, paint it and everything so it look a lot nicer. The attic access is right here, one of them. We go out here, we check this door out. You can see a lot of these doors, the door handles are really loose, and it's because the holes are like, somebody's been banging on the door handle, so the holes are all wobbled out. And they've used the wrong screws in the end here, and they've messed up the holes. And even then, when you close it, you can see the door jamb leg. It's awful over here. That's not gonna work. When you close it, it just sort of bands back and forth and just barely hangs on inside there. It's warped, needs new hinges. Be replaced on there. And if we look at this front door, are you gonna be in my video? No. The front door here definitely needs some work. It's not terrible what they used here. They did a sort of farmhouse style, which is fine. But what they used here is what's not fine. So that'll have to come apart, be cleaned out. But the jam leg, when we open the door, if we notice this side, this is all busted out. Somebody probably broke in the door. There's no shield here. All that's got to be fixed. And if we look up here at the top, you'll see there's a big gap in this door. All that has to be taken care of. You can see it all the way down there. Happens again on the other side. All up over here. All that needs to be sealed up. And then of course at the bottom of the jam leg, we can see down there, that's got to be fixed too. So this needs to come out. We need a new threshold here at the front door. And then of course, the front door itself has some severe problems. You can see where somebody like grinded out the old lock or something. Just tore the crap out of the door. I don't know why they would do that, but that's got to be taken care of. The door doesn't even latch because there's nothing to latch onto. It's all broken. Kitchen itself, well, it is what it is. It needs to be nice cleaned up. Some things moved around, but this is not a kitchen that's going to get done for time. We got 2 more we're going to do. These first 2 will be cleaned up, made nice. Fix a bunch of stuff in here, make it look a lot better, and then kind of go from there. The other ones are going to get in here. Paint job, of course, is going to have to take place, and then you got to fix that. There's a big hole in the ceiling. That's terrible. It's going to get new light fixtures throughout, and then down here we need to take care of this. As you can see, that's an eyesore on the baseboard around to the bottom of there. Get it all cleaned up nice. And then on this wall over here, as you can see, they did a terrible job of patching things. I mean, there's like you can see the whole screw heads right here when they patched that up. So this got to be taken care of. There's a round circle. Looks like something hit the wall right there. You see it? So this kind of stuff's got to all be fixed. Then it'll be painted. Air conditioner system is going to be gone through. It's got a relatively modernized air conditioner control, but that's all going to be gone through by our HVAC guy. I'm going to go through and service the air conditioner, which you can see is in this closet. He's going to clean this closet all out. Get it all cleaned up, and then service this air conditioner. Not sure the date of the AC on this one, but he's going to get it cleaned up for us and operating specification. See what we got going on there. And I think that'll about do it for the inside of this one.